Get the most out of your beloved Galaxy Watch or Pixel Watch using any of these stylish and customizable free watch faces. Let's inspect. Hey, welcome to the channel. Nice to meet you. Michael is my name. What we do here is to inspect fresh and cool tech. And this particular video has been cooking for months because for a very long time I'm collecting good, reliable, interesting watch faces which are free so that I can share them with you based on my personal experience. And therefore, two very important disclaimers at the beginning. This video is not sponsored by any of the developers of these watch faces, and while you can download each and every one for free and install it and run it, I have to underline that some of them are the so-called freemium type, meaning that you use all these standard functions, but if you need better customization, access to some specific complications or all the features, you need to pay a modest fee. And you know how it works. Wear OS, a very complex, big ecosystem, therefore most of the development comes from third-party developers, and we need to respect and support their work. And by the way, in the end of this video, I'm going to show you two more options to get more free watch faces. Starting with the absolute community favorite, the Pixel Minimal Face. It's exactly what most people want. A simple watch face with clean interface and easy to find bars about your fitness status. It has a smartphone companion app so that you can fine-tune it, but the bad news, in order to unlock all the features, you need to pay extra few bucks. This is going to enable access to all the complications and make the experience a lot more customizable. In that regard, it's one of these so-called freemium watch faces. There's a good alternative to this watch face called Simple Pixel Watch Face, with a similar design idea, however a bit different default look, and having the same faith about access to all the features because it also is freemium. But even with its free version, it's a great watch face which in my opinion is among the best fits for minimalist design fans. The next one we take a look at is a watch face which also has generated a lot of positive community feedback. Marine Commander. You can make some really amazing combinations between colors and display information. I've seen some people even getting out some information about stocks and crypto prices in real time, and that's quite nice. You also have the option to purchase this watch face. However, all of the features are available in the so-called demo mode, with the only difference to the paid edition is the text at the bottom of the screen. So that's definitely a great watch face to consider. Sectograph Day and Time Planner. It's the perfect match to all the people with busy agendas each and every day. The watch face is divided into something similar to pizza slices, which represent chunks of time and are covering the events or meetings that you need to attend. All you need to do is to grant the necessary permissions to your calendar. It's fun to use, extremely helpful if you have a lot of tasks to complete, and free of charge. The next one, called Colorful Digital, is one of the most elegant, colorful minimalist watch faces I've ever seen. It is among the simplest from this top 10 pack, but I think you're gonna agree with me that it looks great. Colors are very well combined and it can be a good addition to a nice suit or a hoodie. In terms of size and megabytes, it's among the smallest and still contains always-on variation. If you're looking for drawbacks, there currently is no way to edit the colors or apply any configuration changes, so you either like it as it is or not. The next one is something like my personal favorite from the analog watch faces, called Pair Analog from the popular AMOLED watch faces website. In fact, this is one of the best resources for getting quality, well-designed and battery-optimized watch faces. Unfortunately, those that are completely free are just a few, but after getting to know Pair Analog, I'm sure you're gonna be thinking about getting one of the paid options. This here is highly customizable. You can adjust the arms, the AOD style, the colors, even the complications. One single watch face, many different styles. Alright, 5 that we've just inspected and 5 more to go, and I'm gonna use the halftime in order to present you the sponsor of this episode, Epidemic Sound, which has been my go-to resource for music on YouTube in the past few months, and the experience so far has been overwhelmingly pleasing. Epidemic owns 100% of all their music, so there's never a chance your videos to receive a claim or takedown in the future. And it is all so easy to use. Go ahead and sort the music by genre, beats per minute or mood, and you're going to get to the track you're looking for right away. The subscription plans also make perfect sense, because on the one side you have the personal plan, very good match in case you create content and you publish on platforms like YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Instagram and so on. But if you work with clients and you want to make sure that they are not going to get any copyright strikes once you release the content, then you should check the commercial plan. Also very good match if you create digital ads. So hurry up, figure out which is the better match to you. Go ahead and subscribe, because I can guarantee from my personal experience this is remarkable service. And you know what's the best part? There's 1 month free trial which you can cancel at any point of time, and the music that you use during this trial period remains safe from any takedowns. I think that's quite a deal. Again, link in the video description area. And now it's time to talk about more watch faces. Here's the second awesome watch face by Amulet watch faces in this pack, the Simple Digital. Think of it as the digital edition for the watch face we've reviewed a moment ago. And the great fact? It works flawlessly and has 0 bugs or issues. Looking at the possible backgrounds, it kind of reminds me of one of the popular default watch faces of the Galaxy Watch series, and this one is entirely free. As a drawback, I'm gonna point to the lack of bold font option, but even as it is, this watch face truly rocks. Next is the Legion watch face, which is yet another where a companion app is needed to enable all the functions. In its free version, the Legion watch face can show weather, calendar events and some health information. You can customize the colors and the overall look. If you decide to go for the features available for the premium users, it costs a few more dollars but unlocks a whole lot of extra options. And all of a sudden, through the numerous customizations, you can yet again transform the look of this watch face in many different ways. Another option with very high rating in Play Store is D-Max. This cyan color looks stunning on most AMOLED displays. Both Galaxy Watch 5 and Pixel Watch are looking amazing with this watch face. It somehow can be associated with some retro watches from the era of discovering the cool-looking backlights. It also has a premium version and a companion app, but the main colors and elements are configurable for the free version as well. So I guess the standard look and feel is going to be good enough for most of you. The next one we're going to explore is called Ferrum, a clean, well-designed watch face with new additional features such as bezel shortcuts, beep sound on every hour, auto heart rate and many others. This is how it is being described by its developers. It's freemium, being designed by the company Rich Face. It is among their best. There are a whole lot of interactive options. I like the fact that most of the config can be done from within the watch face settings, but not everything. There are some advanced features which require paying a modest fee in order to unlock them. Companion smartphone app is available too. And last but not least, wrapping up these 10 awesome watch faces with another freemium option called Evander. It looks brilliant, really full of information. Honestly, I'd prefer to have this one on a smartwatch with a bigger display, so the TicWatch Pro 3 Ultra or some of the bigger Galaxy Watch series make better sense. Even the screenshots on Play Store seem to be done when the face is applied on a TicWatch device. Somehow, it never worked so well on the Pixel Watch. I guess the reason might be compatibility with the latest Wear OS, but if you have a TicWatch device, it looks problem-free and definitely suits the design of this model in a very good way. Again, available customizations about colors. In fact, you can change the color by tapping in the middle, only with the premium version though, which is indeed annoying. There are a bunch of data source adjustments for the complications. I've noticed some people complaining about refreshing the steps counter, but for the time I'm using it, with the Wear OS 2.0 based TicWatch Pro 3 Ultra, it's been all fine. Now, let's be brutally honest about Wear OS, shall we? Yes, it's really advanced, has a lot of features, and comes with its strong and weak sides, and maybe it's the second best after Apple Watch OS. But especially when it comes to watch faces, I believe that most of the drawbacks are being brutally exposed, because you've noticed this top 10 pack, and each one of these watch faces has different way of customization, has different way of access to complications. Some of these watch faces have a companion app, some of them don't. And truth is that for people who are just starting to explore the Wear OS world, this is very confusing, sometimes really challenging to find out whether something is entirely free or not. And this is how apps like Facer are getting really popular. Yes, Facer is one of those watch face markets containing more than 100,000 watch face options, and some of them you can run for free. And especially if you're sick of trying to find a really good suitable watch face for free, Facer is a very good alternative, although I have to warn you that the app itself could be buggy, could be laggy, and sometimes also very confusing. But truth is that even I sometimes prefer to go and try something for free for a couple of days, enjoy it, then move over to the next watch face and use it for another couple of days instead of trying to figure out everything by myself. So that's one of the tips I have for you. Try to use Facer, maybe that's gonna be good enough, and it can run entirely for free. The other idea I have for you is Reddit. Yes, there is a Wear OS subreddit which is brilliant with very specific rules, and you can find access to multiple watch faces which are traditionally paid, but sometimes you can access them for free. You just have to be careful and act quickly. And the good part of Reddit, most of the comments and the feedback shared over there is trustworthy and reliable. So that's been everything about today's episode, and now the big question for you. Which are your favorite watch faces for Wear OS? Comments are down below, and I really look forward to seeing which are your top choices. It would be great if you can post a link or share some experience based on what happens while you're using this particular watch face. And thank you very much for watching this episode. As usual, more information about these watch faces, link to get them for free, are listed in the video description area. I'm Michael. Look forward to seeing you in our next episode. Bye!